Now, I'm making this video because exams are approaching. For some of you. Sorry if you already finished them, I guess I didn't make this video on time. I'm actually the worst person on this planet. But during this period, we tend to get stressed out, literally, over the smallest things. You know what? I quit. I'm gonna be a rapper. Mom, I'm gonna be a rapper for a living. So just as I've been doing over the past year, I'm gonna relieve some of that stress. You guys know what I'm capable of, so I can definitely help keep your geometry class back in shape. I didn't just say that. Now, one thing I've noticed about school is that teachers are just non-stop pressuring you about grades, saying you're not going to get far in life without them. This unfortunately triggers a very annoying chain of complaints. No, seriously, it has to stop. Oh my gosh, my grades are low! It's okay, just remember that every opportunity. Of course, grades are an important factor for your university or college admission, but they will not base your application specifically on your grades. Universities will also take your extracurricular into account, because first of all, this shows your involvement in the community, your talents, your potential, and it also shows how your talents can be used for the benefit of the school and yourself. They even encourage you to take your talents to the next level with all the scholarships they provide. Like they provide art scholarships, they provide sports scholarships, and so on. For example, I know somebody who got a full covered track and field scholarship to the University of Massachusetts. Thanks to me. So his international fees were covered, thanks to me. His admission fees, what other fees are there? Of course his grades played an important role in this, but it just goes to show you that extracurricular is just as beneficial as your grades. Now when it comes to picking extracurricular activities, here's how I pick them. I pick something that will help others in the community. Sometimes I volunteer for my church. I pick something that helps me express my creativity, like graphic design, coding, and making YouTube videos. I also pick something that helps me make money, and YouTube does fall under this, but don't get the impression that I'm doing YouTube just for the money. Because I'm not. And I pick something that's competitive and will help me get in shape. Track and field is probably the best example I have for this, and sometimes football. Real football. So honestly, just do something that you're good at. I like to do these things because they make me happy. So when you're picking your extracurricular, I need to drink. Much better. When you're picking your extracurricular, never think to yourself, what will other people think of this? As long as it makes you happy, that's all that matters. Number 2, do not compare yourself to the rest of the class. The reason I say this is because, first of all, people are different in various ways. Second of all, some people could have an easy teacher, some people could be naturally gifted, some people could even be cheating, so you just don't know how they got their grades. The only thing that matters is that you gave it your absolute best shot. Like even if your grades aren't where you want them to be right now, as long as you know that you give it 100% of your best effort, that's all that matters. Number 3, don't be afraid of failing. Oh my gosh, I just failed my math test! I feel like we've been here before, like, correct me if I'm wrong. Have we been here before? Yep. Some people can define failing as not reaching their goals. For example, getting a B instead of an A. As I said, don't be afraid to fail, just take it as a lesson to work twice as hard the next time. When you're given another opportunity, make sure you give it your absolute best. In addition to failing, don't be afraid to ask other people for help. This is why having a study partner or a tutor is great, because no matter how much you study, there will always be one thing, at least one thing, that you don't know that somebody else might know. So you never know. Jeez, there are a lot of no's in that. If you don't know something, your friend or tutor may have the answer to it. So don't be afraid, which kind of leads me to my next point. Number 4, don't stress out and have fun. Whether you like school or not, it's only going to be a temporary thing in your life. So however long you have to go, just remember you're not there forever. But while you are there, just do what needs to be done and keep a good reputation. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it all up for the most part. Before I sign off, can I just say something? A grade is just a number. No number that anybody assigns to me could possibly have any reflection on who I am as a human being. Do you want to slap?